Well, I think I got into coaching because I really enjoy working with the kids. I was a high school coach for a while. I enjoyed being a classroom teacher. And that's how I see myself. I tell the quarterbacks, I'm no different than your math or biology teacher. I just teach football. So I was a high school coach, as I said, for a while, and I got into college football. And it's kind of once you get in this business, you never want to get out. You love the game. I love recruiting. I probably love recruiting as much as I do coaching. I like, meeting new people, doing different things and seeing different things. And so, but to answer the question, I got into coaching or teaching because I just like working with the kids. There's probably two, if I'm allowed to say that really stick out. I think in 1990, when I was at Ramapo College as the head coach, we had taken over a program that had lost 33 games in a row. And the first year we made a bowl game, I remember standing on the sidelines and saying to myself, well, all the work, all the time, everything we put into this thing, deep down I never thought we would ever get to this point, especially at that quick of a pace. And the other one's kind of similar. I remember standing on the field when we played our first game at Bryant, because obviously we started football from scratch, and to see the stadium there and the 5,000-6,000 people that were there, and just being on the sideline and saying, wow, this is unbelievable that we started all this. So those are probably the two things that really stick out over the years. And I've been doing this a long time, but those are probably the two that stick out. That's a big word that you use, fits, and I think that's a big word, meaning that there's a lot of research, there's a lot of film evaluation, a lot of people evaluation when you recruit somebody. When you say fit, a fit for someone may not be a fit for another, and vice versa. So I think you have to do a great job of getting to know the young men, getting to know their families. You know what your head coach's expectations are, you know what your expectations are, and you got to make sure that fits for him. On the football field, I think there's a lot of physical attributes that you look at. Offensively, clearly we're looking for speed, we're looking for size on the offensive line, we're looking for a guy who can put the ball in the money at quarterback, and all the same things on defense. So, but I think the word that you used, it really sums up recruiting: fit. What research? What do you have to do to find the right person that's going to succeed both academically and athletically here at URI? And that's a longer and more tedious process than most people realize.